Hey guys, I'm coming to you from my hotel room here in Pittsburgh. I went to Steelers training camp practice today, and now the Steelers have just signed inside linebacker Kwon Alexander, formerly with the New York Jets and San Francisco 49ers. Also had a stint there with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Big news for the black and gold here. We've been saying that if the Steelers were going to make one last move, it was probably going to be for an inside linebacker. We talked about Patrick Queen, but we said that probably wasn't going to happen because the Ravens weren't going to deal him to us. We talked about other guys like Isaiah Simmons, but it seems like the Cardinals want to keep him around. But now it comes out here that Kwon Alexander is coming to the Pittsburgh Steelers. It seems like Omar Kahn kind of waited him out a little bit here. He took a visit to Pittsburgh back in May, and I guess the Steelers didn't offer him as much money as he wanted, whatever the case may be with that. And now he's signing with the Pittsburgh Steelers, and I guess that price is good enough because I guess there's not a better offer out there on the open market. Now I'm going to be breaking down what this means for the Pittsburgh Steelers defense here in just a second. But first, go ahead and subscribe to Steelers Talk, because if you want breaking news updates, no matter when they happen, even if I'm on my vacation, I'm going to have a video for you guys here on the channel. So that level of dedication you're not going to get from anywhere else. So go ahead, click that subscribe button right now. Now, how does this affect the defense? Is he going to start? And the answer to that is we have no idea. Okay, so we have got Elandon Roberts, we've got Cole Holcomb. I was at Steelers practice today. Cole Holcomb actually had a pretty decent day. And I'm looking at what Kwon Alexander would bring to this defense, and it's pass coverage. Kwon Alexander has been a very good pass coverage linebacker in this league for a very long time, played a very key role with the San Francisco 49ers, I believe back in 2019 when they made that Super Bowl run, when they played the Kansas City Chiefs. He was really a really good pass coverage linebacker for them alongside Fred Warner. Made a Pro Bowl with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers way back when, I think back in 2018 or 17. So he's a little bit far removed from that, so he's not going to be a Pro Bowl level player for the Steelers or anything like that, but he brings a nice skill set of pass coverage that the Steelers linebacker room has really been needing. Cole Holcomb's fine, but is he really like that number one pass coverage linebacker that you look for? Maybe not. And then Elandon Roberts is just a straight up liability in the run game. So I think that Kwon Alexander coming in here, sorry, my voice is a little hoarse, but I think him coming into this defense is definitely something that is going to be good for the Pittsburgh Steelers. At the very least, he's going to get a rotational role here. Now, what does this mean for guys like Kwiatkoski, guys like Tanner Muse? Are they now going down the totem pole? Does Kwon Alexander have to work his way up? I guess we're just going to have to see how that kind of works itself out here over the next couple of weeks for the Pittsburgh Steelers. Definitely looking to get some stuff done here for the Pittsburgh Steelers on defense. And, you know, I thought that this year, I thought they were going to be okay with not signing another linebacker because they were going to use Keanu Neal in kind of that hybrid safety linebacker role where he was going to play a lot of linebacker for them this year, just like Terrell Edmunds did last year. But now it's looking like they want to have the ability to go to their base packages with somebody that they can trust in pass coverage, because Elandon Roberts just isn't that guy. For as good as he is as a blitzer and as a run defender, Elandon Roberts is not a good pass coverage player. So it seems like Omar Kahn, Mike Tomlin, they were definitely willing to bring in Kwon Alexander to help them out in that regard so that they could play defense in their base alignments here. But it's looking like that Kwon Alexander is going to be entering the fold here, and it's super, super exciting because I've been watching the Steelers defense through camp so far, and they are looking fantastic in the flesh today. Nick Herbig was getting after it, Cam Hayward was getting after it, TJ Watt has been looking really, really good as well. And then they're really using Patrick Peterson in some very interesting ways where they're moving him around. They're playing him at safety. They're playing him in almost like a linebacker role at times as well. Like they're moving him around. They're playing him in the slot. They're playing him outside. And you know, all these things that we've been hearing from him and from Mike T about him moving around the defense are 100% true. He is absolutely going to be that X factor in this defense this year, and it's definitely working out. The defense absolutely dominated Matt Canada's offense at practice today. And it looks like with the addition of Kwon Alexander, it's just going to get even better for the defensive side of the ball. Now that I have to record a video here for this breaking news, I want to talk a little bit about the offense too. I know it doesn't have anything to do with Kwon Alexander, but I do want to express some of my concerns with Matt Canada and how he is running this offense. It is a ton of shotgun. It is still like that same like college level shotgun on pretty much every single play kind of offense, and that worries me a lot. Because I think that this team is really built to run like an under center type scheme, with like 12 and 13 personnel with 2-3 linebackers in there on early downs, really enforce your will. You got a good power running back there with Najee Harris. You got multiple tight ends that can both run block and catch the football. I mean, Connor Hayward looked fantastic at practice today. Pat Freiermuth, of course, is a top 10 tight end in this league when it comes to the receiving aspect of the game. Darnell Washington's going to be a really menacing blocker. I think that the strength of this team is its tight ends and its run game, and I think that using under center looks to kind of go play action and take those deep shots to George Pickens and Deontay Johnson, whoever else you want, I think that's the way that you should be going personally. But it seems like Matt Canada is really focused on running this shotgun heavy, 11 personnel heavy college style almost offense, and it's frustrating to watch, because especially when you go up against like a top 5 defensive unit like the Steelers are going to have this year, and trust me, it's going to be a top 5 unit based on what I've seen so far. It's just, they're not moving the football enough. They're not doing enough on offense. The offensive line is struggling against a really elite pass rushing unit. I'm looking at Kenny Pickett. He didn't have his best day today. He's had a couple of nice throws, but he certainly hasn't been lighting it up. And I think that part of that is A, the offensive line isn't protecting him, and then B, the offense is just not all that great, unfortunately, right now. And I'm really hoping I'm wrong on that. Like, I'm I want to be wrong on that point so much. But, based on what I've seen on film with the Matt Canada offense and how bland and how vanilla and how predictable it is, and then I go to practice and I'm seeing the same stuff being run, and it's just frustrating, man. But, there's definitely not those concerns on the defensive side of the ball. The pass rush is looking good. The secondary is looking good. Joey Porter Jr. looked good today. DeMonte KZ looked really good, even though he's dealing with a little bit of an ankle injury right now. DeMarvin Leal left practice because he was getting short of breath. He had a hard time breathing today. Alfonso Graham, the undrafted free agent, got a little bit of an injury as well. So that's kind of your news update for the day. But man, I'm looking at the Steelers defense with Kwon Alexander on it, and I'm absolutely loving it. And then you're looking at the offense with Matt Canada, and I'm starting to get a little bit scared. All right, guys, that's going to be it for today's show. That's your little news break here when I'm in Pittsburgh. Really do appreciate all the support, guys. Make sure you click that subscribe button. And then also, if you want constant updates on everything that's going on at Steelers practice, my thoughts on it, you got to go follow me on Twitter at Jack_Sperry. That's where I put all my breaking news updates there for the Pittsburgh Steelers. I do it every single day, so make sure you go do that. Really do appreciate all the support, guys. I will see you guys later. Peace.